warm welcome to all analysts who are part of this discussion. So let's understand about today's how to be a cyber resilience today's cloud era.
The first challenge in terms of hybrid would be, this endpoint security, because while these endpoints were under the premises and control and the network of corporate, you had a full control to ensure that endpoints are well patched in time. Their antivirus updates and everything. But once they are working remotely, there is some kind of gap in terms of ensuring that those updates takes place on time. Of course, there are a lot of tools available nowadays to ensure that this happens, but that still remains some level of risk. I have a very strong endpoint monitoring system, which I would say EDR. Strong EDR system is a must, and that is how we are trying to control and ensuring that every activity, anything happening at the endpoint, you should be able to detect immediately then and there. So that is the only way out in this hybrid environment.
See, I see the security aspect in two ways. One is the infrastructure part, which I would say is primarily a connectivity. And while we know we have two types of connectivity, one is the public connectivity and another private connectivity. So the biggest challenge today with the connectivity, which is from internet, and which is the main source of any kind of cyber attacks or kind of spams or malicious activity. How can we block the first level of defense, wherein we can block at least provider level self, so that before bringing it to your network, can it be eliminated?
Bringing the awareness, keep an eye on the employees also. That is one of the major challenge, I would say. If he is aware that this is a phishing attack, this mail is not looks like genuine mail. It's a kind of some phishing, some sort of some malware. Then he can, if he is aware of all those, so we can bring those awareness.
We have got various awareness measures and trainings to the users. Endpoint or firewall or your network layer, that everything is first secure. That is the first point. But what we have seen, that is not the only thing is required. So we have gone ahead and classified, and wherever we feel the data which is very confidential type, there we have given the thrust of putting the another controls.
Had some basic issues to the cloud platform and the hybrid cloud. The first is our users are connecting in the pandemic or after pandemic work from home. They are using their work Wi-Fi and they have some weak password. So this is the first the problem was there. And another is the network perimeter, because that time we had only because users will connect to our own prem data centers, they have some major issues. So implementing their VPN, and then VPN have some MFA, so users are not biased for them and not used, so they have some problem. That time we are considering them how to use VPN, why you are using VPN, and what is the benefit of the VPN. We are migrating our data center to the cloud, and we are using so much benefits, and they have some cyber security benefits from.
We are keeping certain critical workloads on cloud, so that it's accessible and we can avail the all benefits of the cloud. While people are not from within the office network, and those are the kind of the various messages what they are getting, like KYC or income tax sort of a link, and where the phishing and all those things. So more towards the awareness. So day to day, daily, whatever these kind of incidents which are happened, we have to make people aware. More towards, we are not considering this as a part of the technology, but the entire at a strategic level across the organization. We consider this as the activity, and we take it so seriously accordingly throughout all the user base.
We are into vehicle design till vehicle testing, everything do. So whenever it comes to the design, the crash testing, then CAE and CAD part, then we have to be more careful about the protecting the customer's information, and whatever the traffic is coming inside and going outside. So we should have the good control. So for that, we have the many security measures what we applied. On the firewall level, we have applied the gateway, we can say antivirus on the firewall level, and top of this on the workstation level, endpoint level, we have applied this encryption, multi-level authentications, all the security measures we have applied. Apart from this, device control also it is enabled.
But the way rightly pointed out, manufacturing requires more in terms of homegrown applications and the kind of data which is very high, and the kind of bandwidth requirement is also very high. That's what that you rightly put it out to say. Those things will get matured, and that will help you people to be more tech savvy and trying to utilize it. And the infrastructure should get matured to handle such situations.
But I have a 5 simple mantra, a guideline you would say in evaluating a technology partner or your own partner. The first is rent it, do not own, right? Because this is very simple, versus OPEX. So what the organization demands in today's era, reduce my CapEx. Because technology obsolescence is a burden, right? Because technology is real estate that will appreciate. So once you understand that, can I quickly move to a newer technology? If I've invested into a technology which no longer exists in the system today, kind of investment which is made not going to be a benefit. Secondly, the many organizations now thinking, okay, can I build a solution which fit for the purpose instead of scaling down the large solution. So SME enterprises, the needs very unique and very simple, right? So can I just select a solution which is fitting for my current environment instead of worrying about future, because the technology you never know when it will go. Third, at least build as you go, right? At least would say pay as you use, because the use capacity is very cool. If you're invested in a technology which may give you maybe 2 or 3 years down the line, in fact, at least can I just consume whatever it is requirement currently, and then whether I can build a business my own experience, because capex is very, very critical. Then fourth thing which I personally feel is can look for integrated solutions instead of silos of products. The cost benefit, if you just start instead of buying a side of the product and the integrated solution, you always have the higher cost benefit. And then must to own the end-to-end solutions also. And then last but not the least, with many of you talked about it, ensure there is a 3R, let's build a cloud resilience, a cyber resilience network in a cloud era. So once again, I thank you all of you